Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay, and with the next few moments of your time, I'd love to tell you a little bit more about myself, beginning with how I grew up, moving into where I am currently, and finishing with how I picture my future. But before I begin, just out of curiosity, how many athletes in the class have no issue performing their sport, but as soon as they're done, they can't seem to walk right? I cannot be the only person on this planet that can perform like there's no tomorrow, but as soon as I'm done, I'm constantly tripping over my own 2 feet. I grew up playing softball and dancing. I played softball until I was about in 8th grade because my two schedules began to interfere, so I had to pick which sport I loved more. In that, I chose dance, and I'll never regret that because dancing truly keeps me sane. I always say, dancing allows me to find myself and lose myself at the same time. Because as soon as I walk through those doors, all the stress I carry, all the worry, and everything that's on my shoulders, I let go of. And I just allow me to be myself in my purest, most vulnerable form. And I'm so fortunate that dance was able to give me that. In my dancing career, I not only performed at end-of-the-year recitals, but I also competed as well. In competing, I have won countless trophies, ribbons, and medals, and I was also awarded a few scholarships. One of my favorite stories that I'll never forget is the time I won my very first scholarship. I was at a competition in New York, and following the competition, the judges hosted a workshop for the competing dancers to attend. Following that workshop, we were all gathered in one room, where the judges then chose to award scholarships. Everyone was getting super excited, wondering who would win one, and as they began calling the names, they called mine. And I was so excited, I jumped up and ran to the front, ready to get my award. The judge then pulled me off to the side and told me how much she admired my determination and my hard work. She said, "I noticed how you never gave up and you always put your best foot forward." She also said to never lose sight of that and to always continue to work hard in everything I do. Because at the end of the day, hard work always pays off, and this is proof of that. I always remembered that growing up and always put 110% of myself into anything and everything I did. With all that hard work, I was able to get myself a spot dancing professionally for the Bayhawks basketball team here in Erie. I was also able to get myself a spot in college here at Behrend. I currently study psychology with a minor in crime law and psychology in hopes to one day work for the FBI. My area of interest is forensic psychology. More specifically, I am interested in the criminally insane. So yes, I am that crazy person that just wants to find even crazier people. With dancing and with studying psychology, I hope to one day live somewhere where I can have the best of both worlds and be an NBA dancer and have career opportunities. I don't care where I live, as long as I'm living where it's always warm. Growing up, I was only a block from the beach, so anytime I couldn't access a dance studio, I would always go down there and listen to the waves crash because it would keep me grounded, at peace, and relaxed. Looking back at my passion for dance and being able to continue that into my future, growing my love for psychology and how the brain works, and possibly being able to live somewhere where the sun always shines, I'm so excited for my future, and I can't wait to see where life takes me. But I promise you, no matter where I end up, I will still be tripping over my own 2 feet. Thank you.